Hi there guys, thanks for clicking on my video. Right, I thought I'd do a little video regarding growing your own if you can't buy your own farmland. Now, I do follow a spiritual mentor. He's very well known and he's brilliant. His energy is really high. I love his energy. But I'm watching one of his videos the other day, 10 Days of Darkness coming. He advised his viewers start growing their own fruit and vegetables, and to do this, buy your own farmland. Now, I'm not knocking this, it's an absolutely fantastic idea, but realistically, in the scheme of things, with what's gone on the last year, worldwide, a lot of people have lost their jobs, don't have money, so can't afford to buy farmland. I don't know if there's any pun intended, but also just recently it has been rumoured that Bill Gates owns most of the farmland in USA, so I don't know if there was a pun intended there, but I don't think so. Just my dry sense of humour looking into it. Anyway, so that being said, growing your own. You want to grow your own? Maybe you live in a HMO, shared accommodation, only renting a room. Have no money, been furloughed or lost your job altogether like I did back in July last year. I think I've worked 3 shifts since. So here's a few solutions to growing your own if you're strapped for cash and not got any land to grow your own on. Right, so here I have a pack of 2 grow bags, which I grew potatoes in last year and Chantenay carrots, and they grew very well, although I do have a garden. But you could do this indoors. So these are £3 for a pack of 2 in Wilkinson's. Failing that, if you're really strapped for cash, you could use black bin liners, although you would need to put drainage holes in the bottom. I've never tried it, so I can't tell you how successful it would turn out. But as you need to water the potatoes, carrots, whatever you're putting in them, you would need to put it in some sort of container. So you can get storage boxes, you know, your 2 litre, 3 litre boxes. You can pick them up in the likes of B&M, Wilkinson's, Home Bargains. They're cheap enough, £2.99 each. You probably fit 2 of them in. And if it is only a small room, well, there's a will, there's a way you'd find some room. Also, on your windowsill, I picked this up for £1 in Poundland. You can see that, it's got drainage holes, quite large for £1. You could put spinach, kale, and that always grows back. Pick it and it just keeps coming back. You could grow that in there, or strawberry plants, whatever you choose. And also you can pick up other pots, different size and shape pots for £1. As say, if you're really strapped for cash, as say you have to buy the soil and the compost to go with it. But here's another tip: if there's any wasteland or parks near you, what I do, take the grandchildren out for a walk, and at the molehills, the soil on top of the molehills, take a carrier bag and a little hand trowel and scoop off each molehill a bit of soil. Don't take the whole lot of the molehill soil off because they've worked very hard, them moles, protecting the animals. Just take a scoopful off each till you've got enough soil. You may have to do 2-3 trips, but it's free soil and it's good fertilised soil because it's been worked by the moles. The next solution is if you're in a flat and you're sort of restricted of how much you can grow, and you would like to grow more, there are allotments in the UK. I don't know anywhere else in the US or wherever, but if you contact your local council to find out if there are any allotments in your area, you can usually rent an allotment for around, it's probably around between £4 and £5, maybe £6, depending on your area. You can get a medium-sized plot or a larger plot. I will advise though, if you're going to go for an allotment and you want to grow straight away, you may get a very overgrown with brambles, weeds that may take a lot of hard work and time to get prepared to grow in. But there's plenty of videos on YouTube showing you how to grow on top of weeds, sort of making your own like compost beds. Quite simple and cheap to do if you can find the materials. So there we have it. There's a couple of solutions. Not knocking you off. Fantastic idea, farmland, but I say a lot of us are strapped for cash. Well, I hope that you enjoyed them tips and hope you start growing and enjoying your own fruit and veg as soon as possible. Just keep your vibes high. Don't be buying into the fear mongering that's going about. We will get through this. Take care.